gentlemen, welcome. It's Volley for the Cure night here at Manchester High School. I'm Don Bowles, and it's a special night, as I said, here at Manchester as they honor the month of October as the fight against breast cancer. They're going to be trying to raise a bunch of money here. They're going to auction some volleyballs signed by the two teams, and they're going to have a lot of other activities. In the midst of that, we'll also have a volleyball match. It'll be the Manchester Lady Greyhounds hosting the Peebles Lady Indians. But first this, here on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Highland County Senior Citizen Center's annual Senior Expo is Tuesday, October 7th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with free bingo to follow. Over 60 businesses from Highland and surrounding counties will be there providing valuable information for seniors. Mark your calendar for this event. Enjoy a live band, costume contest, tons of free giveaways and prizes. The event is free to attend, but bring some extra cash for raffles and lunch. The public is invited to attend this valuable resource fair and fun. See you Tuesday, October 7th.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any two or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, the activities continue here at Manchester High School. As you can hear in the background, they're honoring several fighters against the horrible disease, breast cancer. It's so terrible because it affects all of us. None of us know anyone. None of us can say that we don't know someone that has either gone through the fight, lost their life, been affected by it. We've all been affected by it. And they're raising money here again as this month honors the fight against breast cancer. Now, they're going to have an auction, as I said, here locally for volleyball. One of the volleyballs signed by the Peebles squad. Another volleyball signed by the Manchester squad. You'll hear that in the background. While they do that, let's take a look at the visitors on the scoreboard. It's the Peebles Lady Indians. They come in here, they're 6-10 overall, 4-5 in shack play in Division II. They're tied for third place. Guess who they're tied with? Manchester. This should be a really good, interesting matchup because Peebles 6-10, 4-5, tied third under first-year coach Mariah Page. They have also won 2 of their last 3. Now, the Manchester Lady Greyhounds, on the other hand, they've won 3 in a row now. They are 5-9 overall and 4-5, and of course, as I said, tied for third place in Division II with the Peebles Lady Indians. The Morgan Johnson, the coach, back here. She has coached. She was here a few years ago, and she is now back as a coach, and the Manchester folks are extremely excited about it, and rightfully so. She does a nice job. So both these teams kind of in a rebuild situation. It'll be interesting to see how they do tonight. Now, these two teams did meet earlier this season, and that was back on August 26th, and it was Peebles coming away the winner on that, as they won it in 3 sets, 25-19, 25-9, and 25-14. So Manchester was able to has an opportunity tonight to do a little payback. So we'll see if they can't do that. We'll take another break. We'll be back as the festivities continue here. I'll have rosters and more. But first this, here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From Shack Basketball
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer!
wow, to Shack Baseball,
Wells is going to try. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown Football,
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
to Shack Volleyball,
Hatton for the kill. It's good.
local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
We all look up to someone. Could be parents, teachers, or coaches. They give and give and give, and then they give some more. Their impact, immeasurable. Their sacrifices, too many to count. So to all the mentors in our lives who helped us get to right here and now, thank you.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Highland County Senior Citizen Center's annual Senior Expo is Tuesday, October 7th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with free bingo to follow. Over 60 businesses from Highland and surrounding counties will be there providing valuable information for seniors. Mark your calendar for this event. Enjoy a live band, costume contest, tons of free giveaways and prizes. The event is free to attend, but bring some extra cash for raffles and lunch. The public is invited to attend this valuable resource fair and fun. See you Tuesday, October 7th.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Also, of course, here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV have lots of activities in the month, including Car for the Cure. We'll take another break now. I'll be back with rosters and more. But first this, here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
C103 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From Shack basketball
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer!
to Shack baseball,
Wells is going to try. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown football,
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
to Shack volleyball,
Hatton for the kill, it's good.
local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
These two rosters, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Peebles Lady Indians. Once again, the head coach, Mariah Page, in her first year. The athletic director, Josh Airy, principal, Ty Stevens, and superintendent, Dawn Wallace. And it looks like this. Number 3, Kaylin Musser. She's a senior. Senior Ava Brumley wears number 5. Number 10, Reese Davis is a junior. Addison Puckett, a junior, wears 15. Jillian Bailey, number 17, is a freshman. Josie McGee, a freshman, wears 19. 21, that's Payson Shively. She wears as a sophomore. Alyssa Smalley, a junior, wears 23. 24, Marcella Richards, she's a senior. Amron Carroll, a sophomore, wears 31. Number 30, Kendall Myers, a sophomore. Riley Byers, a freshman, she's a 43. And 44 is Aubrey Sturgill. And now let's take a look at those Manchester Lady Greyhounds. Once again, their coach, Morgan Johnson, assisted by Ashley Dunn, athletic director Aaron Lockhart, principal Tim Davis, and superintendent Nick Roberts. Kristen McClanahan, a junior, wears number 1. Kennedy Turner, a senior, wears number 3. Number 4, Malaya Myrick is a junior. Hayden King, a sophomore, wears number 7. Number 11, Hayden Rideout, a freshman. Sophomore Jocelyn Lucas is wearing number 12. Number 13 is Maddie Eastern, a freshman. Number 14, Peyton Hayslip, a sophomore. Number 17, Madison Calvert, a junior. 18 is Adeline Hunter, she's a junior. Freshman Elena Craycraft wears number 20. Abby Lucas, a senior, wears 23. And 24 is Eliana Applegate, a junior. Now let's take a look at the starters on both of these ball clubs. Starting for the Manchester Greyhounds, it'll be Kaylin Musser. For the Peebles Indians. That'd be a trick, wouldn't it? Kaylin Musser, it'll be Ava Brumley, Jillian Bailey, Josie McGee, Alyssa Smalley, Allie Richards, and Amron Carroll. So it will be Musser, Brumley, Bailey, McGee, Smalley, Richards, and Carroll. For Manchester, the starters will be Briston McClanahan, Kennedy Turner, Malaya Myrick, Hayden King, Hayden Rideout, Adeline Hunter, and Abby Lucas. So once again, it will be McClanahan, Turner, Myrick, King, and Rideout, joined by Hunter and Lucas. Now we're about to have our first volley and our first serve. And up on the stand today, Mr. John Evans, longtime basketball and baseball and volleyball official. He officiates pretty much year-round all the sports. And his daughter, Stephanie. So it's a father-daughter team here doing volleyball. They're they do lots and lots of volleyball as they, again, officiate all over our area. And let's see what we've got. Yes, they're just now checking the lineups to make sure everything's set up and right. And let's see what we have. Once again, it's Volley for the Cure night. All this money will go for the fight against breast cancer. As we're about to start things off, I believe it'll be Manchester starting things off. And back to serve first will be Kennedy Turner. Kennedy will step to the service line. She's a right-handed server over to the right rear corner. Serve is up, taken off the back line by Peebles. Reset for a return up front by Smalley. Back over it comes. Now reset and for a little kind of free ball return right out, but Peebles unable to handle it, so it'll be the first score of the night. Goes 1-0 to the Manchester Lady Greyhounds. Back to serve again will be Kennedy Turner. Turner's first serve again taken off the back line. Reset off of the front and a little tap cross hits the top of the net, but resets by Ella Richards, and she gets her 48th kill of the season. She has 47 already, and that will make it 48. As back serving now, it's the Peebles Lady Indians. Back there's Josie McGee for the Peebles Lady Indians. And it'll be reset or return to free ball on the other side, and Richards gets credit for another kill up front. As Manchester really did a nice job of setting them up right up over the top of the net, and they're able to put it down and score. Now back serving again for the Peebles Lady Indians again is McGee. Manchester has it. One hit return back over the net. It comes now by Rideout. And it'll be side out off of the return. And it'll go back once again to the Peebles Lady Indians. And the serve is taken deep. Lucas resets it. Attempted kill up there by Rideout again. And into the net it goes off of Peebles. A little passing miscue. And back to the service line will go Adeline Hunter. Adeline has 13 aces on the season. Her team trailing 13-2 now, and she steps up and serves our first service error of the night. Now the volleyball will go back over to the Peebles Lady Indians. Jillian Bailey will be back to serve. As into the match now will be Eliana Applegate. Out would be Hunter. As the serve is up, reset. Attempted return up front by Rideout. Nice dig on the other side. An attempted kill, I believe they're going to say. Yes, they're going to say Manchester was in the net. So credit Musser with her first kill of the night. She has 24 in the season. That'll make it 25 as Peebles will serve once again. They now lead 5-2. As I said earlier in our warm-up, Peebles won their first match meeting 3-0. So they're going to say that kill was in. And I will admit we're having a little bit of trouble seeing the numbers. That's why you hear me hesitating. Those last two serves, by the way, for Peebles were Aubrey Sturgill. She's the libero. Could not see her number. She has no number on the front of her jersey. Back serving now. Adeline Hunter, and Adeline serves. Check that. It's Hayden Rideout. Hayden Rideout back to service. She serves an ace. And we're now tied again, 5-all. Hayden steps up to the first line. Right side, nice flat serve, an ace. Rideout serves two aces in a row and puts her team up by one. The score is 6-5. ACRMC Coaches Comment Show, as well as our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Match. We'll be naming that tonight. Stay with us after our match. We'll take care of that. It's taken back by Peebles. Reset up front by Musser. Over the net by Sturgill. Now Lucas resets it for the attempted kill. Nice block up front on the part of Bailey. As little side bump back over the top now by McClanahan. Little free ball. They'll set it this time for the attempted kill. Musser. Manchester's able to save it. Back over again, this time off the hands of King. And now again for the kill. It's up, and nice save by Manchester again. Good hustle. They'll set it up again for Musser for the return. Nice save on the other side. Once again, a little too far over the net though, but it worked out as Peebles was unable to dig it out. So 7-5, Manchester with the lead. They went so long they don't remember who was serving. It was Hayden Rideout back there. Now, Hayden has had 18 aces this year. She just added 2 to that. Oh, but make that a service error. And back to serve now for the Peebles Lady Indians. Looks like Ella Richards. And the serve is in the net. And check that. That's not Ella Richards. That's Alyssa Smalley. And that'll be a service error. And again, it goes back over to Manchester. I'll check that. They're going to say Manchester was in the net. So that is not a service error. That'll go down as a point for the Peebles Lady Indians. And a little tap into the net by McClanahan. Little attack error makes it 8-7. Peebles now with the lead again by 1. And reset. Back over the net off of Peebles. Taken deep back there by Rideout. Back over a little free ball. Now Peebles has it. Set it up front for a little tap. Attempted kill by Musser. And into the net it goes. It'll be a point for the Lady Greyhounds. Into the match now would be Peyton Hayslip. Out would be Turner. Back to service, Abby Lucas. Abby, the setter on the ball club. Back over the net it comes this time by King and counted as a kill. Hayden King with her first kill. And again back to serve will be Lucas. The score 9-8. Manchester retakes the lead by 1. Lucas's nice flat serve. Received by McGee and off of a pass. Peebles is unable to return the volleyball, so Manchester scores once again. Lucas back to the service line. Her third serve here in the first set. And Peebles up by 2, 10-8. That serve is nice dig off the back line back there. I believe that was Musser. Lucas, a little back set. Over the net it comes by Applegate, and it's up and counted for a kill. Check that. That was actually Peyton Hayslip with the kill. There's Applegate now her fourth serve, and it's out the back for a service error. 11-9 the score. But Peebles will be back to serve this time. Little jump serve back there. And Amron Carroll with the first serve. Counted as an ace. And Amron's second serve is into the net. And counted for a service error. Back into the match now for the Manchester Lady Greyhounds is Adeline Hunter. Peebles with the volleyball. Serving is Hayden King, and she serves it too deep. A little too much energy here on the night of the Volley for the Cure. Into the match now be Malia Myrick. She'll be in to replace King. Serving for the Peebles Lady Indians, it'll be Jillian Bailey. Bailey's first serve and almost killed, but yes, it is. As a bad pass off the backside. And Peebles is unable to organize the attack. And back once again will be Briston McClanahan this time to serve. As back in is Aubrey Sturgill, the libero. And libero, a little one head set up front. Again, not real good communication right now for the Peebles Lady Indians. They trail by 3, make it 14-11. Briston McClanahan will serve. Thanks to Peebles Monument Company. Choose Peebles Monument Company because the life story of a loved one isn't just important now. It's important forever. Remember, once again, the Peebles Monument Company supporting the community. As a little tap back across off the hands of Rideout. Reset up front for the attempted kill. Nice job as Rideout's be able to save it off of a hand by Hunter. Back over it comes a little free ball. Up front they'll set it again for the attempted kill by Rideout, and it's good. Rideout gets her first kill. Now Rideout leads the team with 85 kills on the season. That'll make 86. The score 15-11 now. Briston McClanahan back to serve again. She does. And back there Sturgill, and back over the net it comes off of Carroll. They'll reset it again, and this is again a nice job by Hayden Rideout and give her another kill. And Manchester up 16-11. We have timeout. We are back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV presented by CMT Components.
We all look up to someone. Could be parents, teachers, or coaches. They give and give and give, and then they give some more. Their impact, immeasurable. Their sacrifices, too many to count. So to all the mentors in our lives who helped us get to right here and now, thank you.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Manchester leading 16-11. I think a very good timeout called there by Mariah Page. Peebles a little bit flat. Now, is that a criticism? No, not really. It's an energy thing. It's the serve. Breaks McClanahan's serve. That's a service error, so that'll be 16-12. Trailing by 4. Peebles will have the volleyball for the serve. As it's back returned by Manchester. Musser served it, by the way, as over the net and a block up front. Nice job on the part of Hayden Rideout. She gets credit with the block. And back into the match now, or into the match, Kennedy Turner for her third serve of the match. Kennedy, a defensive specialist, moves to the right backside and serves an ace. Make it 18-12, and Manchester stretches that lead back out. The biggest one they've had of the night, 18-6 now. You know, we were at the Brown County Fair all week last night, and last week it was. What a fair. Lots of people there, lots of great activities. Attempted kill up front by Rideout, and then a kill on the other side off the hands of Ella Richards, give her third kill, and Peebles gets the volleyball back to serve again. But anyway, we were there with TV and radio, and if you'd like to go back and watch some of the shows and the Queen Contest, all kinds of good things, as there's a attack error on the part of Manchester, makes score 18-14. Peebles keeps the volleyball. But you can go to our Facebook page, our YouTube page, or our YouTube channel, or goodguysradiotv.com, and you can watch any of those you'd like. And the cool thing, you can move them forward, watch whatever you want, but really great way to enjoy the Brown County Fair if you just like to rewatch what you may have missed, or maybe you didn't go and you want to watch. As the attack by Peebles off of Richards is out the back. Make it 19-14, a 5-point lead is back into the match for Manchester's Hayden King. Out would be Malia Myrick. Is serving for Manchester's Adeline Hunter. Serve is up. They'll set it up front, and a good job. Nice pass by Lucas to set up Rideout for the kill. Give Lucas the assist, Rideout the kill, and it's a 6-point margin again, matching the biggest so far in the set. As Hunter with the service is served her first ace of the night. Make it her 14th on the season, make it 21-14. As Manchester continues to control this first set. Serve is up again, taken deep backside back there, and attempted kill up front. It's up, it's good. And that was Amron Carroll with the kill. As out will be Richards, back in will be Jillian Bailey. Back to serve will be Aubrey Sturgill for the Peebles Lady Indians. She's the libero, a defensive specialist, in and out all match. As Lucas, little tap back across. And now back over it comes again off of Manchester. And this time returned up front by Alyssa Smalley, and side out it goes. And Manchester now with a 22-15 lead. Hayden Rideout serves her fifth serve of the set. One error, one ace so far. She steps up, serves it, taking a nice dig off the backside, but they're unable to organize it. as the pass off the backside was a little low. As Hayden Rideout again back to serve. 23-15, only 1 point away from the final set score, and she serves an ace. Her fourth so far. And now Manchester looking at set point. Manchester, again, these two are tied for third place in Division II in the Shack. As back over the attempted kill up front, and by Carroll. Manchester digs it out, returned by McClanahan on a little side bump. Now reset up front again for Carroll. It's up. It's a nice job. Gonna have to see who that was. That'll be the set point. 25-15 the final score. And that was a good job on the part of Hayden King. We'll be right back after this. Second set is coming up next here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Highland County Senior Citizen Center's annual Senior Expo is Tuesday, October 7th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with free bingo to follow. Over 60 businesses from Highland and surrounding counties will be there providing valuable information for seniors. Mark your calendar for this event. Enjoy a live band, costume contest, tons of free giveaways and prizes. The event is free to attend, but bring some extra cash for raffles and lunch. The public is invited to attend this valuable resource fair and fun. See you Tuesday, October 7th.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back, first set. It was Manchester winning that first one, 25-15. Second set is up next. After the second set, by the way, we will have a little elongated timeout as they'll be announcing. They'll be working on some silent auction items here as well as talking about some things like split the pot, you name it. But for right now, we'll be back after this on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From Shack Basketball
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer!
wow, to Shack Baseball,
Wells is going to try. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown Football,
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
to Shack Volleyball,
Hatton for the kill, it's good.
local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Stay tuned after the match, and we'll go inside the game of the ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. Brought to you by Adams County Regional Medical Center. Visit acrmc.com to learn more about your schedule and schedule your appointment today. And, of course, coming up after the final point, we'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Match. Brought to you by Snappies in Seaman and West Union. Back serving now would be the Peebles Lady Indians to start this second set. To do the honors would be Josie McGee. Her first serve is up. And a little tap back kill. Nice job. Hayden Rideout starts off where she left off. That's her fourth kill of the match, first of the set. And Manchester immediately breaks the serve, and they'll get the volleyball back into the hands of Kennedy Turner. Turner's right-hand serve is taken deep back there for a reset. A little bump, reverse bump back over the free ball. Richards up front. Again, the attempted kill. And a good job, nice job on the part of Kaylin Musser. Kaylin was able to dig that out and return it. And the creditor with a point, Jillian Bailey, into the match now for the Peebles Lady Indians. Aubrey Sturgill back to serve. Lucas will reset it. She'll pass it over for the return. Up front there by Hunter. And the serve back over. And credit Alyssa Smalley with her first kill of the match. And back to serve once again is Sturgill. Lucas on a little bump free ball return. Up front there, Smalley will reset it for the attempted kill. Carroll blocked up front. A good job there by Hayden Rideout. Give her second block of the match as well. Out would be Myrick. Back in will be Hayden King. And back serving for Manchester. As Peebles resets it for the return. As we'll have another change. As back in will be Eliana Applegate. It's back serving for Peebles. Will be Alyssa Smalley. As Lucas resets it and a little side out. Nice idea by King. She tried to put it where they weren't, but now Peebles with a 4-2 lead early here in the second set. Now remember, we'll play 3 out of 5. The first team to 3. As now it'll be an ace for Smalley. Her first. As Smalley again will serve. Shout out to season sponsor Willie & Son Trucking. Get your motor running and on with the diesel repair experts at Willie & Son Trucking. Smalley's serve is over the net. Lucas resets it for the attempted kill. Kennedy Turner, and it's good. Hit the top of the net and dropped right down. Manchester now back within 2, make it 5-3. Serving would be Hayden Rideouts. Hayden served 7, had 1 error and a total of 4 aces in that first set. She drove the attack and the scoring. Up front, it's reset to Smalley. She'll pass it over for the attempted kill. Good job off the hands of Bailey. Bailey gets credit for the kill, make it 6-3 now. Peebles up. And serving this time, Ameren Carroll. Ameren only a sophomore. She's going to see a lot of time playing volleyball for Peebles in the next couple years. And nice job, Lucas, saving that over the side. Returned up front by Turner. Now the attempted kill up there off the hands of Musser. Now the Lucas will reset it. Over the net it comes by McClanahan. Count it for a kill. McClanahan with her first kill of the night. She's had 37 on the season in a total of 13 matches. 6-4 the score now. Peebles still up by 2. Back into the match now would be Peyton Hayslip. As Peebles on the return, a little free ball return up front. Now Lucas has it. Return for the attempted kill up there by King. Back over again it comes and count it. Richards is back in. Back to serve for Peebles is Bailey. Jillian serves it. Her team up by 3, 7-4. Now they'll pass it up for the attempted kill up front. Just ends up being a free ball return by Peebles. And Smalley resets it, but sets it too close to net, and it'll be a point again for Manchester, make it 7-5. Sturgill back in, the libero. As also back into the match now would be Adeline Hunter for Peebles. Back serving will be Hayden King. Hayden King, a right-handed server, serving from the left rear quadrant. Now Sturgill to Smalley. And into the net it goes. Off the hands of Josie McGee. Make it 7-6 as Manchester is making a comeback here. Hayden King will serve again. CR Deals, where every trip is a winning hand. Spend the savings on name brands, big finds, and daily surprises. CR Deals, where you never gamble on savings. Is Myrick back in for the Peebles Lady Indians. Back serving, for the Manchester Lady Greyhounds. They wouldn't like that very much. As serve is up by Peebles. Lucas resets it for the return up front by McClanahan. Now Smalley resets it for Richards for the attempted kill. Turner on the dig. Back over again. It comes off the hands of McClanahan. Now again Smalley sets it for Richards. Again back over, partially blocked. Turner a little one-hand bump. Up front again. They'll reset it. This time for the attempted kill. But it's out the back off the hands of... Yes, off the hands of Josie McGee. But they're going to say it was touched by Manchester. So instead, Musser will serve for the second time as Peebles back up by 3 now, 9-6. And now a little pass back over for the return by Smalley. Lucas gets it to Turner up front. Turner off the pass, a little free ball return to the back line. Now Richards on the attempted kill, dug out by Myrick. And I should say, yes, Sturgill on the back line with the defensive move. Now Richards on the one-hit bump return. Now a little back set up there for the kill off the hands of McClanahan. Side bump by Smalley back over. And now, once again, little free ball return by McClanahan. Now the attack by the part of Carroll, but it's out the back, and it'll be a point for Manchester. 9-7. Manchester hanging around. McClanahan back to serve. Now remember, Manchester won the first set, 25-15. Now Peebles has led practically this entire set early, of course. Richards on the attempted kill was blocked by Rideout. Give her a block and a kill, make it 9-8. Manchester back within 1. McClanahan steps back to serve. McClanahan serve is out the back and counted for an error. Southern Hills Community Bank, with locations throughout the Shack, wants to wish our student athletes the best of luck. Southern Hills Community Bank, proud sponsors of the coverage on Shack Athletics. Little side hit. Lucas on a free ball return up front. Smalley gets it, passes it over to Richards for the attempted kill. It's up, it's good. So give Richards her 4th kill. And Josie McGee back to serve. And count it. McGee, give her credit for her first ace, and we have timeout on the floor. Peebles leading 12-8. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
We all look up to someone. Could be parents, teachers, or coaches. They give and give and give, and then they give some more. Their impact, immeasurable. Their sacrifices, too many to count. So to all the mentors in our lives who helped us get to right here and now, thank you.
Okay, we come back, folks. Peebles with the lead, and the volleyball is serving now as Josie McGee. And as often happens, is off of the timeout, either you'll have an ace or an error. And that one is an ace, and Josie McGee gets her second one, make it 13-8 now. Peebles extends this to 5. You take it to the bank that was not what Morgan, the coach for Manchester, expected to have happen or wanted to have happen. As up front, a block by Hayden Rideout again. And again, Manchester gets it back. But you take a timeout often. No, they're going to say there was somebody in the net, so that will not be a block and a kill. Often you take a timeout trying to break a serve or break a run. As into the net it goes, off the hands of Hunter. And now Peebles up by a commanding 7-point lead, 15-8. They're trying to even this match up at 1 apiece. Again, we'll play to 25-2. McGee's serve is up, reset, and passed over for a little free ball return by Manchester. Richards on the attempted kill to the back line. McClanahan digs it out. Back over the net, it's Hayslip. Little back set by Smalley. Richards on the attempted kill. This time it was a block by Hayden Rideout. And a kill. As out of the match now will be Peyton Hayslip. Back to serve will be Kennedy Turner. Her team down by 6. Turner's right-hand serve. Received on the other side by McGee. Passed up front for the kill by Carroll. Attempted kill. Now McClanahan. Rideout back over the net, and Rideout again with the attempted kill. It's up and good. So Manchester gets the volleyball back, make it 15-10. They're back within 5. Turner will serve. Turner has served a total of 5 times with 1 ace. 3 in the first set, 3 here in the second set. As Smalley resets it for the return by Sturgill. Floater back the back line, and we'll get a lift on the part of Peebles. And they're going to say it was a lift. The coach from Peebles wanting an explanation. John Evans, the official, happy to give it to her. Kennedy Turner, serve. Richards on the attempted kill. Back over it goes, and Richards with the kill. That'll break the serve again, her 5th kill. As Richards comes out, Bailey in. Back to serve this time will be Aubrey Sturgill. She's served a total of 4 times without an error. And sometimes that's all you need. Just get the ball in play. McClanahan and Smalley. Back over it comes now. The attempted kill going back the other way again. Bailey. And this time it'll be Peebles off of a passing error on the part of Manchester. Sturgill steps up. Her 6th serve. Her team down by 6. We'll play to 25 again by 2. And she serves it out the back for a service error. Her first. C103 Dirt Racing Tour will roll back to the airwaves this weekend. Will be back-to-back nights of action. Friday from Moeller Raceway and Saturday from Mudlick Valley. If you can't be there, tune in. If you can be there, listen anyway. Smalley, a little reverse pass back over the net. Free ball, and now attempted kill dug out by Sturgill. Nice job as again another attempted kill right out. Back over again by Carroll. Now Lucas will, instead of passing it, will return it on a side bump. Free ball off the back line. A lack of communication by Peebles. And make it 17-13. Manchester back within 4. This time Adeline Hunter will serve for the Lady Greyhounds. Just special for tonight, and I'll finish that in a moment, as back over it comes off of Smalley. Again, a free ball. Hayslip on the return, or sets it up, and attempted kill, and again, Manchester scores. And I said Hayslip, that's actually Turner. And serving once again is Adeline Hunter. And the return, nice save by Hunter. Little side bump back over, and then a nice return by Lucas on a free ball. Smalley sets it up front for the attempted kill, and it's a good job up front by Jillian Bailey. She gets her 2nd kill, and she breaks the serve. Leading by 4, Peebles gets the volleyball back. Back into the match now will be Eliana Applegate. Serving for Peebles would be Alyssa Smalley. And Manchester does the job, tries to set up for the kill by Rideout, but good job by Rideout off of a bad pass. The Peebles Lady Indians could not return it, make it 18-15, and Manchester back within 3 now. Rideout back to serve her 2nd serve. Rideout's first serve is Smalley. Sets Carroll. Taken deep, back over there now. Lucas has it. She'll pass it up front. And a nice job on the part of Musser. She'll get credit for the kill. That'll break the serve again. Nope, they're going to say it was outside the antenna, excuse me. So that again will go to Manchester, so make it 18-16. They're back within 2. Rideout remains at the service line. And nice save off the backside. Smalley passed it over to Carroll. Saved again back on the other side this by Applegate. Little tap side bump back over by McClanahan. Now they go deep to Rideout. Back over again off the hand of King. Now Peebles has it. Smalley, a little free ball return side out. It'll be Manchester score. They're within 1, make it 18-17. And Peebles needs a stop right now. Hayden Rideout back to the service line. It's interesting. Rideout, a really nice part of their attack and their offense is on the back line. They're doing this without their biggest kill leader on the front line. As up front, little one-hand return there by Musser. Manchester has it now. Lucas passed it over for Rideout for the attack from the midcourt, and it's up and good. So Rideout, when she can't do it on the front line, she'll do it middle court. We have timeout. We've got the score tied at 18-all. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Highland County Senior Citizen Center's annual Senior Expo is Tuesday, October 7th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with free bingo to follow. Over 60 businesses from Highland and surrounding counties will be there providing valuable information for seniors. Mark your calendar for this event. Enjoy a live band, costume contest, tons of free giveaways and prizes. The event is free to attend, but bring some extra cash for raffles and lunch. The public is invited to attend this valuable resource fair and fun. See you Tuesday, October 7th.
Manchester has tied this score. Peebles led by as much as 5 here in this set. Manchester's come back to tie it. Now, Manchester won the first set. Is the match over if they win this one? No, but certainly will put Peebles, having dug a big hole, as counted for an ace. And Rideout, with her 5th ace of the match, first of this set, will step up to serve her 12th serve as Manchester has their first lead, 19-18. And out the back it goes, and that'll be a service error. So we're tied again. Peebles will get the volleyball back. Serving will be Amron Carroll. Amron's right-hand jump serve, and it's side out for a service error. Looks like Peebles can't stand the prosperity. You know, South Radiothon and Telethon will be back again for the 23rd annual broadcast. Join us on radio and TV at 6 p.m. Monday, October 20th for another fun night of supporting SAF. Manchester has the ball, and not a good communication, not a good look for Manchester. They had a little campfire and dropped right between them as Richards is back in. Peebles gets the volleyball back. Serving now will be Bailey, her 4th of the match. Scored tied at 20-all. Little tap back over off the hands of Hayslip is side out, and Peebles retakes the lead 21-20. Bailey to serve again. She's had 4 serves, 3 of those service winners. As now a little return up front by McClanahan. And nice save by Hayslip. Can they say yes? Lucas did a nice job getting it back over. As once again, a little reverse bump back over by McClanahan. And Peebles kept attacking. And Manchester never did get their defense organized, and it paid off. As Peebles will be back serving again. Jillian Bailey back to serve. And a little reverse bump. Back over it comes off of McClanahan. Saved again by McClanahan. And it'll be a point for Peebles, and now we're tied at, Manchester back within 1 at 22-21. It's back in Hunter. Back in also Sturgill. Hunter for Manchester, Sturgill for Peebles. Serving will be Hayden King. Smalley passes it for an attempted kill by Carroll, and it's partially blocked or touched by Manchester, so it will be a point for Peebles. Now they lead 23-21. As serving will be Kaylin Musser. As Musser steps up, taken by Rideout, and off a pass that goes out of bounds. Not sure who that was. Somebody on Manchester with a missed pass. As we have what? Timeout on 4 once again. We're back after this. Score 24-21 Manchester. Peebles. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Tillman is once again Peebles trying to even this match score up. They have set point facing them, 24-21 the score. Manchester won the first set. Peebles ahead here in this one. The serve again, back there by Musser, and back over, and it's a good serve and a return. Just a little free ball over, and Peebles unable to return it. So Manchester trailing 24-22. Will send Briston McClanahan back to serve. So it'll be her 7th serve of the match. It's taken deep by Carroll. Over the net it comes off of Smalley. And up front, they'll set it for the attempted kill. It's good. Hayden Rideout. Now, if you're a Manchester fan, you ought to like this. This is their best rotation here. This is where they like to run their offense. And if you're ever trailing with on set point, this would be the time. They're back within 1, 24-23. Serve is taken on the other side, back there by Musser. Back over and side out off the backside, off the hands of McGee. And Manchester has tied it at 24 all. Now remember, we have to win by 2. So Manchester now has the opportunity to go back ahead. Passed up front for Richards, blocked off of Rideout. Rideout, little tap back block again, then Smalley, then Richards on the attempted kill. Back over the net, nice save there by Rideout. Free ball all over. Peebles unable to handle it. And now Manchester leading 25-24. Now they're facing set point. Briston McClanahan again to serve, and she does. Taken by Sturgill. Back over by Smalley, and count it. We're tied at 25 all. And now we'll go back over. Josie McGee will serve for the Peebles Lady Indians. She steps back about mid-court and back line. Yes, back line taken by McClanahan. A little reverse pass back over by Lucas. And side out off of Peebles. On a dig, make it 26-25. And again, Manchester retakes the lead as Turner comes back in. Out would be Hayslip. And back to serve will be Kennedy Turner. Turner has served 7 times, 1 ace, no errors. As I said, sometimes that's more important even than the aces. Just get the volleyball in play. Smalley and Carroll for the attempted kill. Back over, nice job by Lucas with help by Rideout. Now up front, Lucas will pass it. Rideout for the attempted kill. Dug out by a save by Musser. Now back over Carroll. Little save off the back line. This time I believe it was McClanahan. Back over by Turner. Smalley has it for a pass to Richards, who hits it in the net. And Manchester wins the second set, 27-25. We're back. Manchester leading 2-0 after this here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
C103 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From Shack Basketball
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer! Wow!
to Shack Baseball.
Wells is going to try. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown Football.
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
To Shack Volleyball.
Hatton for the kill. It's good.
Local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
They're announcing the winning bids for their silent auction they had here in the fight against cancer, breast cancer to be specific. In our first set, it was Manchester winning it 25-15. Second set, they won it 27-25. Peebles was pretty determined, but Manchester mounted a comeback and able to win that one. In the JV competition, it was Peebles 25-13 the first set. Manchester won the second set 25-17. Because of a shortage of players tonight. We only had 2 sets, did not finish that complete match. We'll take a break now. We'll be back. I'll give you more, and we'll talk about other things after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
We all look up to someone. Could be parents, teachers, or coaches. They give and give and give, and then they give some more. Their impact, immeasurable. Their sacrifices, too many to count. So to all the mentors in our lives who helped us get to right here and now, thank you.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Highland County Senior Citizen Center's annual Senior Expo is Tuesday, October 7th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with free bingo to follow. Over 60 businesses from Highland and surrounding counties will be there providing valuable information for seniors. Mark your calendar for this event. Enjoy a live band, costume contest, tons of free giveaways and prizes. The event is free to attend, but bring some extra cash for raffles and lunch. The public is invited to attend this valuable resource fair and fun. See you Tuesday, October 7th.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Once again, we come back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about what we have coming up. We have another match tomorrow night on C103. Make sure you tune in for that, as that'll be Mr. Ken Smith bringing you that one. And that will be, again, involving the Peebles Lady Indians. It'll be Peebles at Lynchburg Clay. And then on Friday night, Ken will also bring you Ripley at Eastern. Those both on C103. We'll be back on the air next Tuesday. Ripley at North Adams on TV, Good Guys Radio TV and C103. North Adams at Eastern on Wednesday night, and then on Thursday night, Peebles at Fairfield. Those will both be on C103. Tournament is coming up just around the corner. It'll be, we'll announce what the draws are next week, and tournament is week after next. Can you believe that? We're already finishing up our spring sports. And just around the corner from that will be basketball. It's hard to believe. By the way, special thanks and compliments that go out to Bartlett Plastic Fabrication. They bought the Peebles Volleyball, and the money they bid, $2,300 for the Peebles Volleyball, goes to the fight against breast cancer. And Josh Craycraft bid $1,300 for the Manchester Ball and that money as well. So a nice piece of change there. $3,600 going to the fight against breast cancer here against the in the Volley for the Cure, and that doesn't even include all the money being spent on the silent auction items that you hear in the background. We'll take another break. We're back. Third set is not too far away right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From Shack Basketball
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer!
wow, to Shack Baseball,
Wells is going to try. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown Football,
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
to Shack Volleyball,
Hatton for the kill, it's good.
local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Once again, we want to thank our season sponsors, Willie & Son Trucking, and can't forget Batavia and Seaman. They have 2 locations. That's right. It's Baxla Tractor Sales. Baxla Tractor Sales in Seaman and Batavia. Your local dealer for Kubota, Land Pride, Exmark, and more. And all you Peebles fans and everybody else in the area, they service the entire county, and even more than that. It's the Peebles Monument Company. And they want to remind you that the life story of a loved one isn't just important now, it's important forever. And if you haven't checked it out, new business in Seaman. See our deals in where the old Family Dollar was. It's where every trip is a winning hand. Spend the savings on name brands, big finds and daily surprises. See our deals where you never gamble on savings. So check that out. And, of course, Southern Hills Community Bank with locations throughout the Shack wants to wish our student athletes the best of luck. Southern Hills Community Bank, proud sponsors of this coverage of Shack Athletics. We have time for another break. We're back after this as the festivities continue here at Manchester High School. Back after this here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
We all look up to someone. Could be parents, teachers, or coaches. They give and give and give, and then they give some more. Their impact, immeasurable. Their sacrifices, too many to count. So to all the mentors in our lives who helped us get to right here and now, thank you.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
We're about to recommence our volleyball match. Manchester leading 2-0. They won the first set 25-15, won the second one 27-25. Peebles versus Manchester. Both these teams tied for third, in Division II in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference. Peebles coming in here 4-5 and 6-10. Manchester 4-5 and 5-9. Big match here for both of them. Now, interesting enough, they met back in August, and Peebles came away the winner 3-0 in that one. First set was actually kind of close. The sets following that, though, not so much, as the scores were 25-19, 25-9, 25-14. So Manchester seemingly has improved a bit, and they're going to see if they can't even it up with a little bit of revenge. They will serve first. Back to serve will be Turner for Manchester, and she'll immediately serve a service error. And that'll put the score 1-0 for Peebles, as they'll be back to serve. Serving to start things out, Josie McGee. Her first serve, a little tap dink kill by Hayden right out. She's had them back on their heels, just a little tap, caught them right in the middle of the defense, and they score. We're tied again at 1-all. Adeline Hunter will now serve for the Peebles Lady Indians. Sath Radiothon, if you haven't listened in, that's our 23rd annual. That takes place October 20th. What a good cause that is a little side bump back over by Jillian Bailey. Now Lucas will pass it up front for the attempted kill. And a good job on the part of, that was Hayden King. She gets her third kill. Supplemental assistance for the handicapped. It is a great cause. They have a summer camp for kids that just can't go other places. 24-hour care for these kids to give them a week away from their caregivers and just have fun and be kids. Right out with the return. A little back set, little free ball return up front. Smalley, she'll set it for the attempted kill. Out the back it goes, off the hands of Bailey. So Manchester now leading 3-1. But anyway, the Sath Radiothon and Telethon, that'll be on the 23rd here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Please tune in. It is one of the best things we do all year long. As now dugout Josie McGee. Smalley passes it over to Carroll. Carroll with the kill. It's up, and Manchester breaks the serve. Carroll's second kill, make it 3-2. Manchester back within one. Richards back in. As Jillian Bailey will be back to serve for the Peebles Lady Indians. Her right-hand serve. Taken a nice dig on the other side there by Turner. Back over, and a nice job, a kill by Richards. And again, it's not so much how hard you hit him as she gets her sixth kill. It's where you put him. Bailey will be back to serve again. The score tied at 3-all. Bailey's right-hand serve, a high arching floater. Back over by Richards, and it was passed to the front line. Lucas couldn't do anything about it, and Richards was set up to execute her seventh kill of the match, make it 4-3. Peebles with a lead here. As again the serve, Turner will get it this time, pass it to Lucas. She'll set it for Rideout and count Rideout's 11th kill. Now Rideout will take her place back to the service line. They had great success with Rideout back there the last time. She served 5 times with 1 error, and that one will be an error as well. And that quickly, Peebles will get it back. Alyssa Smalley will serve. And a little tap over. Carroll to Richards, back to Carroll. Now Kennedy. Turner will set it up, Lucas will set it up front for the attempted kill there by King. He set a little too close to the net, couldn't get that one done. So now Smalley will be back, and Peebles again extends their lead 6-4. They led early in the last set. Let's see if they can hold that lead this time and send this match to 4. Little reverse bump, free ball back over the net. It comes by King. Smalley on a reset pass, little side bump, free ball going the other way, and a little reverse kill, a little spinning move up front there by Hayden King. As back in now, Hayslip out, Turner. Back serving will be will be Lucas. Richards on the attempted kill out the back, and again, Manchester scores. Abby Lucas, the setter for the Manchester Lady Greyhounds. This will be her 7th serve. She's had only 1 error, no aces. And now the resetter for Carroll for the attempted kill. Nice save by Rideout. Hayslip will reset it, pass it back over for the attempted kill, McClanahan. Now Smalley over to Carroll again. Carroll off the pass, attempted kill back over, and again saved up front. Richards, nice job on the other side though by Manchester. Too little too late, but nice job back there by Abby Lucas on the attempted save. But instead, Carroll will be back for Peebles with the score 7-6. Peebles up by 1. Jump serve, deep. Taken back there by McClanahan, and a kill up front by Richards. And Peebles is on the move. Make it 8-6. They're up by 2 now. ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll talk to the winning coach. We'll also talk about our snappy tomato pizza player of the match. Carroll with a jump serve, and it's good. Good job on the part of Amron Carroll. Give her 2nd ace of the match, and nice serve, but this time it'll be returned. Sturgill saves it off the back line for Peebles, and nice job up front. Richards on the save. Now back over, 1 hit there by Hayslip. Now it'll be Smalley. Back over the net it comes, dug out off the backside by Lucas. Lucas will pass it back over there for King for the return. Back up front again, this time off the hands of Musser. Now back over it comes off of Lucas, or McClanahan, And now the attempted kill up front, and good job on the part of Josie McGee. And she'll get credit for the kill and make it 10-6. Peebles up by 4 now. Carroll, and with the serve it's a service error. Back in now, Adeline Hunter. Serving Hayden King for the Manchester Lady Greyhounds. 10-7. Peebles up by 3. They're trying to extend this, get this match to another set, and immediately Hayden King serves a service error. Richards out. Back in would be Jillian Bailey. Serving the libero, Aubrey Sturgill. She's served 6 times in the match. 1 error. No aces. This time Myrick gets it off the backside. Return off a side bump. Lucas now on the attack up front. Saved off the backside. Rideout. Good job on the part of Josie McGee with her 2nd kill. Sturgill again to serve. Sturgill's right hand serve. Taken by Rideout. Saved back over there by Hunter. Now back over, or attempted return by Myrick. An attack error as Myrick back out. In would be Craycraft. 13-7 the score. Aubrey Sturgill serving again. Aubrey's right hand serve. Received on the other side there by Hunter. Nice save up front. I believe that was Hayslip. And out the back it goes. It'll be a point again for Manchester. As Peebles continues to make attack errors. Now serving Briston McClanahan. She has served 10 times with 2 errors, no aces. And Sturgill with the reception. Back over off of Carroll. Up front, Hayslip, side bump back over by right up. Went right out. Again, Carroll has it. Smalley, little back set. And attempted kill there by Musser. Out the back it goes. Make it 13-8. Or make it 13-9 as Manchester back within 4 as we have a little broken wheel there. She lost her tire. Let's see, who is that? That's Abby Lucas, I believe. Or is that Bristol McClanahan? I can't see. Yes. Yeah, that's Abby Lucas. She lost her shoe. Yes. Serving now. Again, Bristol McClanahan for the Manchester Lady Greyhounds. Sturgill again receives it. Smalley pass it over for the attempted kill. This time out the back by Bailey. And make it 13-10, and Manchester back within 3. Manchester's won 3 in a row coming in here, so they've been on a run. And count as an ace. And McClanahan with the ace makes it a 2-point margin. McClanahan's right-hand serve. This time it's received over there by McGee, and then up front the kill off of a free ball return by Hayden Rideout, or excuse me, I should say the kill for Hayden Rideout. Free ball returned by Peebles. And again, McClanahan back to serve her 15th serve, an opportunity to tie the set score again. Nice flat right-hand serve, and it rolled down the net and went out. It would have been a let serve, but instead it rolled down the net and was side out. So, and Musser serves an ace, and I think she was surprised because there's actually an interesting side return by Manchester. Then she steps up and serves an error. Her first of the match. Make it 15-13. Again, Peebles up by 2 as Turner back in, Hayslip out. Kennedy Turner back to serve. She's served 9 times with 1 ace, 1 error. This will be her 10th. Carroll will be receiving it. Smalley will pass it up front for the return by Bailey. And back over it comes. Bailey again for a little attempted dink kill. Lucas to Rideout. Back over it comes off of Bailey and into the net off of Bailey. It'll be a double hit and make it 15-14. And Manchester again is back within 1. They have come from behind twice already. If they win this set, our match will be over. Turner to serve. Carroll. Reset by McGee. Back over by Smalley. Up front, Lucas will pass it for the attempted kill. Rideout. It's out the back, though. Little too much. And make it 15 all. Oh, check that. They counted it. I guess they're going to say that Peebles touched it. And so that'll be Rideout's 13th kill. This time the serve is up, and I'm not sure who got the kill up there. Hunter, I believe it was, as back serving again will be Turner. Turner's right-hand serve. Dug out by Smalley, or by McGee. Now Smalley, back over it comes. A little tap, one-hit return up front off the hands of Hunter. Back over this time by Musser. And check that. That was back over by McGee. And now Manchester has it. And now Bailey on the attempted kill up front. Little one-tap back over Lucas. And Bailey returns it again. Now Lucas will finally get it to set it to pass it. And set it to Hunter. Peebles digs it out. Kennedy Turner has it. Lucas this time will pass it for the kill by Rideout, and it's over. Nice volley on both sides, but you could tell where Manchester was going with that. We have timeout on the floor as Manchester back up by 2, 17-15. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Highlands County Senior Citizen Center's annual Senior Expo is Tuesday, October 7th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with free bingo to follow. Over 60 businesses from Highland and surrounding counties will be there providing valuable information for seniors. Mark your calendar for this event. Enjoy a live band, costume contest, tons of free giveaways and prizes. The event is free to attend, but bring some extra cash for raffles and lunch. The public is invited to attend this valuable resource fair and fun. See you Tuesday, October 7th.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming off of two good non-league wins, North Adams knocks off West Union tonight 3-0, 25-11, 25-9, 25-8. There's now North Adams 11-0 as they're trying to win another goal volleyball. Turner on the serve, taken by Carroll. Smalley will set it up front for a little side bump, back over by Bailey. Now Lucas will pass it for the kill by Rideout. It's good. Hayden Rideout, only a freshman. Boy, is she going to play volleyball for the Manchester Lady Greyhounds. Turner will continue back at the line. And the score 18-15. Manchester retakes the lead as now Rideout, little side bump, free ball return back there. Carroll to Sturgill. Side bump back over again by McGee. And it'll be a point again as it's side out for the Manchester Lady Greyhounds. They now lead 19-15. Turner's serve taken again by Carroll. And into the net it goes. I'm going to credit Turner with an ace there. As Turner back again, her team up by 5. And again, Carroll gets a volleyball to Smalley. Bailey on a free ball return to the backside. Now Lucas passes it over for the attack by Turner. Turner returns a free ball. Smalley to Bailey. Bailey blocked up front by Rideout. Rideout gets the block, her 5th of the match. 16th kill, make it 21-15. As Turner again, her 16th serve, the most prolific server of the match. Her 16th serve, 1 error, 2 aces. This time Carroll again gets it, and Rideout attempts a kill and misses it into the net, make it 21-16. As Peebles back, and realistically, McGee back to serve. Peebles needs to pull closer right now. They can't wait for Manchester to get the volleyball back. Lucas, back over it comes by McClanahan. Now Sturgill has it. Smalley with a little side bump return. Lucas again passes it this time for the attempted kill up front by Hunter. Sturgill saves it to Smalley. Smalley attempted kill Carroll. Nice save by Turner. Back over by Lucas. Nice chase out of bounds. Now Smalley, now Bailey for the attempted kill. And McClanahan, nice job going after it, but unable to save it. So it will go back to Peebles. 21-17, they trail by 4 now. McGee to serve again. She has 2 aces in the match, and that one's in the net for her first error. 22-17. King back in. Out would be Elena Craycraft. As Sturgill receives the serve. Carroll on the attempted kill, blocked by Rideout again. And Turner will serve again. 23-17. And it's not Turner, excuse me, this time. It is a service error. Served by Hunter. Peebles will get the volleyball back for the serve by Bailey. Lucas will pass it to Turner for the return, and it's good. 24-18 is Sturgill back in. Out would be Bailey. Back to serve will be Rideout. Her 14th serve, serving set match point. She steps up and serves the service area. So we're not done yet. 24-19, Peebles gets a volleyball back for Alyssa Smalley, their setter, to move to the service line. Right-hand serve taken over there by McClanahan. Back over by Lucas. Little side bump kill up front and count it. Final score 25-19 as Manchester wins it in 3. Final match score 3-0 as 25-15, 27-25, 25-19 it was. The Manchester Lady Greyhounds with revenge as they even up the season scores 1-1. We'll be back. We'll have individual team stats, but first this here on C103.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We come back, ladies and gentlemen. Nice win for the Manchester Lady Greyhounds. Is here on Volley for the Cure Night. Is a nice match here as the ladies had a really, really good night. As not only did they raise a lot of money, but they avenged a loss to to Peebles earlier in the season. They lost to Peebles on August 26th. And they're able to come back now and win this one here. And, of course, that evens the season scores up as Manchester will now improve to 5-5 and 6-9. Peebles, on the other hand, will drop to 4-6. And 5-10. I'll get this right. And now Manchester stands alone in second place on the Southern Hills Athletic Conference. As I'm speaking here, they're down there taking pictures for the Carve the Cure night. All the Peebles girls had pink shirts. I think I failed to mention that. Pink shirts with white numerals, specially made for tonight. And Manchester all had white shirts with blue lettering and pink numbers for the night. And again, lots of good festivities here at Manchester High School. Once again, before we're finished here, we'll have our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll also name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. But for right now, let's go over some of the individual and team stats if we could. For the Peebles Lady Indians, Kaylin Musser had 1 kill. She had 1 dig. She served a total of 7 times, 1 error, 1 ace. Jillian Bailey on the attack. She came in here with 53 kills. She added 3 more tonight to make it 56. She had 1 block, a total of 8 serves without an error. Josie McGee had 2 kills, a total of 13 serves with 1 error and 2 aces. Alyssa Smalley did a great job as the setter here tonight and did a really nice job as kind of the floor general for the team. And Alyssa had 1 kill, a total of 8 serves and 1 ace. And as I said, quite a job as the floor general, though, here tonight as well. Ella Richards, running the offense on the front line on the attack side of things, had 8 kills. And to lead the team in kills tonight offensively. Amron Carroll had 2 kills. She served 7 times, had 3 errors, and a total of 2 aces. And then to round things out, the libero, Aubrey Sturgill. Aubrey had a total of 9 serves and 1 error, and did a great job defensively on the back for the Manchester Lady Greyhounds as the libero back on the back line. And again, that's the Peebles Lady Indians. We will take a very, very quick break. We will be right back after this, and I'll go over the Manchester Lady Greyhounds. But first this, here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From Shack Basketball
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer! Wow.
to Shack Baseball.
Wells is going to try. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown Football.
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
To Shack Volleyball.
Hatton for the kill. It's good.
Local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Joining me, Morgan Johnson with the Manchester Lady Greyhounds. And wow, fun night tonight, Morgan.
It was a very fun night. Sorry about my voice. I'm
you're
losing
fine.
my voice.
First of all, you got, not first of all, I'll save the most important part to last. Let's do that. Let's talk about the volleyball match first.
Okay.
Nice revenge.
Yes.
Because they put it to you pretty good back in August, didn't they?
Yeah, it was one of our first games of the season. We were kind of still figuring out a lineup, finding the cohesion of our team and connection. And, we were still learning, fundamentally learning. And so it was kind of a rough game for us against them the first match. So I'm super proud of how tonight turned out.
Well, what was the difference in the match the first time and this one?
Definitely our communication and hustle. I feel like also we're getting better at being fundamentally sound and, having a better volleyball IQ and where to put the ball and, when to swing, when to push. Like, I feel like our IQ has gotten a lot stronger as well.
Well, and I don't know if she's the most improved player, but Abby Lucas did such a nice job tonight, putting the ball where it needed to be.
Yes.
She moved it around a bit, kept them off of their comfort level, I guess is what you would say. And I thought that made a difference tonight as well. Was that different than it was the first time?
Yes, I think Abby has grown a lot as a setter, and I think she's gained a lot more confidence, and her hands have gotten more fluent, and she's getting more comfortable with our hitters, since we've been playing, almost towards the end of the season. And I just think she knows now where the hitters like it, and their connection's a lot stronger.
Well, the other thing I noticed, and I've noticed this on the couple times I've seen you plus in preview, I think you're a much more balanced team than you were at the beginning as well. All over, you're getting a lot more players in play or involved in the match, I guess is what I want to say.
Yes. We want to feed, Hayden, our freshman, when she's hot, but, you have to mix it up here and there to make sure the other team isn't just planting their feet in the middle. So I appreciate that. A lot more players are becoming involved, and they began to be more confident in themselves and who they're playing next to. And I felt like our back row was a lot more confident in hitting, and this was the biggest game. I thought Kennedy Turner was a very aggressive back row for us.
Well, and the other thing I'd point out to all the fans out there, first of all, you've got a lot of nice young players. But again, that balance and the age of your team is going to make for a program, not for just a good team, right?
Right, yes. We are trying to build, a consistent, strong program here, with the right values and the right discipline, and I think it's getting there.
Well, you only have, two seniors. You have Kennedy Turner and Abby Lucas, and they'll be a tremendous loss when the season's over.
Yes, yes.
But, boy, what the experience you're getting out of the younger players. And the other good thing that I want to point out, or another good thing I want to point out, we're coming up toward tournament. Great time to get hot, great time to play good, isn't it?
It is. We're on a 4-game winning streak right now. So it's super. I think it's helping with our motivation and, like, our momentum into each game.
Sure. All right. Hayden Rideout, the freshman. Boy, she's going to be a player, isn't she?
She's going to be talked about in the league for sure.
Yeah. Tonight, she looked very comfortable, made some mistakes, but I mean, this is high school volleyball.
Right.
You're going to have mistakes.
Absolutely.
But generally speaking, again, I like her floor knowledge. She sees the floor well. She's not just up there hitting the ball hard or attempting it to every time. Had a couple little dink kills. Always like to see that. And she was positioning it deeper at times. She'd get them pulled up the net, and I liked what she did tonight. Not just the number of kills, but her mental attitude as well.
Yeah, I would say the beginning of our season, there were some obstacles that we had to face, her personally and as a team, and she has grown to be mentally tough as a player. She definitely sees the floor well, and she kind of like lets go of the mistakes that she makes and just tries to remember next ball, like I'm going to get this next ball.
Well, great win. Now let's talk about the most important thing tonight. Volley for the Cure.
Yes.
You guys had a great event going tonight,
we
didn't you?
We did. We had a great turnout. It was amazing to see everyone come together for such a great cause and two important individuals to this town and community. And just knowing that, you never fight alone. You always stand together.
Let's talk about those two individuals. You honored two special individuals. You want to tell everybody their names as well?
Yes, the first individual is Connie Morgan. She used to be a teacher here at Manchester. She taught for 33 years. She was my second grade teacher. So it's pretty special. She's been through a lot, so I'm glad that we were able to honor her. And then the second individual is Carol Morrison. She actually graduated from here and is the sister of one of our art teacher here.
Okay.
She's very well known in volleyball. And
sure. Well, you raised a lot of money. Any idea yet how much you raised? I know it was thousands.
I heard we raised $7,000.
Oh my, that's a nice number for a volleyball match, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and kudos to both teams because fans from Peebles, they bring a great crowd, and they're always willing to donate to the great cause, and they helped us with that number.
All right, well, congratulations. What a great night. You raise a lot of money for a great cause, and then you win the volleyball match. You get set for tournament. Good stuff.
It's great. It's great. I'm in a good mood. I'm happy. I'm very proud of our girls, and I can't wait to keep rolling.
Congratulations, Morgan.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Morgan Johnson joins us here on our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll be right back after this to wrap things up here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
We all look up to someone. Could be parents, teachers, or coaches. They give and give and give, and then they give some more. Their impact, immeasurable. Their sacrifices, too many to count. So to all the mentors in our lives who helped us get to right here and now, thank you.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the Manchester Lady Greyhounds and their individual team stats. Bristol McClanahan had 1 kill, served a total of 15 times, 3 errors and 1 ace. Kennedy Turner had a total of 2 kills, a total of 17 serves, 1 error and 2 aces. And what a time she had there in that third set, critical time. She served a total of 8 times, with only 1 error and had 1 ace. And again, it's not sometimes not so much about serving and getting aces. It's just good serves and letting your team pick it up and play volleyball. Hayden King had a total of 4 kills. She served 5 times, 1 error, 1 ace. And then we had Peyton Hayslip. She had 1 kill. Then we had Adeline Hunter, had a total of 9 serves, 2 errors, 1 ace. And then Abby Lucas had a great floor game, and I do not keep assists, but I can tell you she was credited with a bunch. She came in here with 178 assists, leading her team in assists, and I'm sure she added a bunch to that. And again, she had 7 serves, 1 error, and the leader of the team tonight, especially offensively, but she did a great job on the back line as well, but also on the service line, the freshman, Hayden Rideout. She came in here with 85 kills. Unofficially, I think she has 102 now. We added 17 kills, a total of 6 blocks. She served 14 times, 4 errors, but she also had 5 aces. What a night for Hayden Rideout. You're not going to be surprised when I make it easy and tell you that our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the match, Hayden Rideout, the freshman, what a night she had. The Manchester Lady Greyhounds, as they win the volleyball match. What a great job for Hayden Rideout tonight as she comes away the winner of our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the match. But of course, Manchester comes away the winner as well. Now, the JV competition, it was it was a split as Peebles won the first set 25-13, Manchester the second 25-17. But in the varsity competition, it was Manchester winning at 3-0, 25-15, 27-25, 25-19. Peebles didn't go down easy, but Manchester wins at 3-0 as Peebles drops to 4-6 and 5-10, and Manchester improves their record to 5-5 and 6-9 and move into third place all alone in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference Division II. Once again, congratulations, Hayden Rideout, our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. Special thanks, Sarah Rigdon, for producing, being our studio producer tonight. And, of course, as always, our executive producer director on our Good Guys Radio TV broadcast, Mr. Brandon Rigdon. Check it out, folks. You can go to our YouTube channel, Facebook, or, of course, goodguysradiotv.com. And you can enjoy this match again and again and again and again. Enjoy watching it, folks. Pleasure being with you. Join us tomorrow night. It'll be Ken Smith in volleyball. And pleasant good evening here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Thank you for tuning in. Rewatch this video and many more on demand at goodguysradiotv.com.